Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to the channel. It is the first day of the fall equinox, autumn equinox to be precise. September 22nd, 2024. CN Hayes here. Even though my name is Tyler, glad to have you back here. We're going to do part number 2 of the diecast showcase, to follow up from part 1 that I recorded from a couple of days back. So in this part, in this video, we're going to be looking at some super premiums from the following. That'll be from Auto World, M2 Machines, Majorette, and Greenlight Collectibles. So without further ado, let's flip that camera around and show you what I have to add on to my collection. Stay tuned. And just a friendly reminder here as we begin that I have my box fan going. It's pretty warm in my room anyway, so my apologies for that, if any inconvenience. So with that, let's get part 2 started with Auto World, with the newest acquisitions that I was able to score for each. And this is the Auto World Premium Series release number 4. And we will have a look at the 2006 Chevy Silverado SS, as this is a special edition of this release for this year. So I have both the version A and B of these extended cab Super Sport Silverados. For the A version, I have the one in Silver Birch Metallic, while the other one, the B version, is in Victory Red. So here's some premium facts for you. You won't be able to see it very well. Because yes, this is the first release of the newly tooled Silverado SS wheels, even though the Cat Eye Silverado SS was only available as an extended cab. Many customizers have created the coveted single cab SS utilizing bolt-on SS parts and engine mods. And for the B, from the factory, the Cat Eye Silverado SS was only available as an extended cab. The SS model was the high-performance version of the Silverado. It featured 5-spoke 20-inch rims, a slightly lowered ride height, and a powerful 6.0-liter V8, producing 300 and looks like probably over 340 horsepower there. I think it's, oh, that's better, 345 horsepower. Let's have a look at both of these extended cab Silverado SS pickups out of the packages. Before we continue looking at them much closer, here is the other 2 castings from this release. That features the new casting of the 2023 Ram 1500 Rebel Lunar edition, and there is another one of the B version, which is the Havoc edition. So here's the other one there. And like I said, there's a Havoc edition. Hopefully I can get my hands on both of those Rams when I go on my next hunt. Alright, I have both the Silverado S's pickups out of the packages now. So we'll look at the silver birch one before we turn our attention to the B version, which is in Victory Red. Okay, a little bit of a minor quality issue there, as I see there's a minor gap. Might have a slight bend in there. But overall, the rest of the casting so far looks right on. Nice base to this. Dual exhaust setup on this. Back here, probably not gonna be able to see the plate well there. This is Rado, it says on the license plate back there. But I don't know which state that is, but I have to use magnification to confirm where that is. Open up the hood there. Tailgate should come down hopefully easily. If it will. So, it was a little hard there at first, but it was pretty easy there. Alright, here we go underneath the hood now. You can see the 6.0 liter V8 engine there, and I think it's either an LS1 or S2 type, but it might be Vortec, but I'm not sure. But if you guys know what kind of 6.0 liter V8 engine type is, please feel free to leave your kind comment down below. Okay, a little bit of a minor issue on the right front though, but overall it's not too bad. Now I can turn our attention to the B version, the one in Victory Red. Same little minor quality issue there, with that little gap back here. You see my fingernail go right in between that little gap there. This one also says SS Rado on the back of that plate. Same like the silver birch one. And a little minor paint chip on the left side of the rear bumper there. And there's the SS logo on the bottom left of the tailgate. SS logos on the door sides as what they have there. Chevrolet bow ties on the grills. I gotta admit though, beautifully done on the headlight and taillight work on this. Just amazing. But overall, both of these Silverado Super Sports are not too bad at all in my humblest opinion. So there you go, that is the Auto World Premium Series release number 4 of both the A and B versions of the 2006 Chevy Silverado Super Sport. Alright, going to turn things over to Greenlight Collectibles now. And I am going to begin with the 1972 Chevrolet Monte Carlo, as this is a part of the California Lowrider series, and this one is series number 5. And that is actually my first California Lowriders casting in my collection now. So I know I got other lowrider castings, I think from Johnny Lightning, to be precise. Majority of them though. I do not have this kind though. So this Monty is in black and silver, as you can see there. Let's have a better look at it out of the package. And before we do that, here are the other castings from this series. Alright, here it is, the Chevy Monte Carlo Lowrider, 1972 model year. Let's have a better look at this casting now. This has got an opening hood, and boy, that sure does feel very, very loose. Making it hard to hold that up. Here's the engine under there. Probably won't see it very well. Hold it up to the light just a little more there so you can see that. I think that might be a Babe block under the hood there. I think it could be. Nice little paint job look there on the front of the hood though. So minor little gap there up front in the grill area, but hopefully that'll still stay intact. Now these lowriders don't have adjustable suspension features for that, but thankfully at least it'll sit so low and hopefully it doesn't scrape the ground too terribly if you're playing with those. So look back here. Another custom paint job detail, including the Monte Carlo style emblem on the trunk lid. Detailed taillights on there, painted on that. But no backup lights though. It's only, well, actually take that back there. It is painted right on there, if you can see it. So yeah, beautifully done on this though. The only issue on there is only just that little gap there in front guardrail and headlight area. It looks pretty good. So there you go, that's the 1972 Chevrolet Monte Carlo, that is part of the California Lowriders Series 5. And I was able to score me a new tooling. I think it might have been from this year as well. So this next casting we'll have a look at is from the Blue Collar collection. This one is series number 13. We'll look at the 1991 Ford F-250 XL. Really looks great in denim blue. Let's have a better look at this. And here are the other castings from this series you could also find as well, which includes the Harvester Scout half cab, the 1973 Volkswagen double cab, the 1982 Dodge Ram D250, the 1987 Chevrolet Suburban K20 Custom Deluxe, and the 2023 Chevrolet Silverado 1500. Alright, I have the casting out now. Pretty cool there. No minor issue with the right front tire on this. Tried to get the hood to come up, but it will not. But at least we know the gap is there to let you know that the hood can come up, but I don't want to attempt to break that. And I think this looks like a Meyer snowplow setup there. There's a little minor chip there on the bottom end of that. And there's also a paint splotch on the far right side of the hood there. It's got the dog dish style wheels on this. So I have other plow trucks in my collection as well, but of newer years though. Of that. This is tooling 5524. See that 250 XL lettering on both sides. And overall, not too bad there. This plow doesn't have to be dragging on the ground, otherwise it'd break right off and you would have to repair it. But overall, looks pretty good in my opinion. So there you go, that is the 1991 Ford F-250XL, part of the Plute collar, series number 13. Next up, I was able to acquire another GL Muscle casting, plus it's also a recolor. This is the 2022 Ford Mustang Mach 1 in Eruption Green for this casting. So I have two other color variants of this casting. I think the model years actually vary. So yep, this is series 28, just so you know. And here's to be what it says there for the color variant of this one. And here are the other castings from this series that you too can score. Alright, I have the 2022 Ford Mustang Mach 1 in Eruption Green out now. And I was able to get this hood to come up very easily, not as hard as the last one I've showed you. That's probably got a supercharger under there, probably that little detail that you can see there. And just to let you know, this one's not a green machine, because if it does, then it would have the green rims and the green base, which does not, so I don't have a green machine of this kind, just to let you know. And as we go on back here, you can see the Mach 1 logo on the back end. Dual tips on that casting as well. So I think it's a X-pipe setup there, as you can see. So I didn't realize I had those. I guess some of those Mustangs might have that setup. That is real cool though. Nice wing spoiler on the back end and the chin spoiler as well there. I'll show it to you again here. Just lovely. Lovely. So there you have it. That's the 2022 Ford Mustang Mach 1 in Eruption Green, as that is a part of the Greenlight Muscle Series number 28. Next up, I was able to get me a new series to try out. I think I might have a casting or two of this, but I don't really think so, but I thought, why not give it a try? And this is the Great Outdoors series, as I'm going to mention right now, but this is from the second series, and we'll have a look look at the 2022 Ford Explorer Limited, which has the removable tent top plus the ladder that goes with that. And here's the other 5 castings from this series that you too could find as well. Hopefully I too could probably do that. Alright, here's the casting itself of the 2022 Ford Explorer Limited. So I don't think this has opening parts though. Maybe. Nope, I don't think so. Only just the holes you see there for mounting on what came with that. And there's a little bit of moisture build up inside the casting, probably because of the holes probably causing that. And overall, the casting is beautifully done though on the outside. So I got a few of the Explorers, but not of this kind, because I have a few of the Interceptor utilities besides these. Okay, a little bit of minor quality issues with the tires back here. I think they could be alright. Maybe I might make a little adjustments to that. I think I might. And here's the setup with the cab top and the ladder that goes with that. The ladder was able to snap in place there. Hopefully I didn't give it too much harm there. I mean, these would look great on your dioramas, which is pretty cool. So there you go. That is the 2022 Ford Explorer Limited, a part of the Great Outdoors Series number 2. Alright, the last 4 castings from Greenlight Collectibles will be from the Showroom Floor series. And I actually have my second casting of Series 1 of the Showroom Floor series, and this we will look at is the 2022 Ford Bronco Sport Badlands. Honestly, that is just amazing what I was able to get me one of those. And here are the other castings of that series, and as you can see, probably about the close to the center in the bottom is the one that I also have in my collection, the 2022 Chevrolet Tahoe RST, plus the Ram 3500 Limited Longhorn. So it's actually my third casting of this kind from the Showroom Floor Series number 1. Alright, here's the casting out now. And this nice blue and gray top setup. Alright, make some room for this casting here. Little minor quality issues on the tires here, probably on all 4 corners, plus the little out of line paint setup on the front headlight on the left. Painted Bronco lettering there, does not look fully centered. And a little bit of an overpaint on the right side part of them. And you can see the Badlands emblem there on the door sides. There's the base there. This is tooling number 196, or in other words, 0538 as well. Bronco Sport logo on the back, plus the Ford emblem on there. LED painted taillight setup on this. And looks like a couple of gaps there on the roof rack portion on the end there. Not fully flush to the roof there, but that's alright. So a couple of issues there, but overall it's not bad at all. So there you have it. That's the 2022 Ford Bronco Sport Badlands from series number 1, and my third casting from that series. And I have another Bronco, but this time this is from series 3 of the showroom floor series. This is the 2023 Ford Bronco Sport Heritage Limited Edition in Robin Egg Blue. This color set up here, and just look at that. And here's the specs of the one you see here. I don't think it's a Badlands version though, to be precise. So hopefully I get some more castings of this series. So there's going to be a recolor. And there is another Bronco, but not the Sport variant, but I'm hoping I'll be on the lookout for that. There'll also be a Ford Mustang Mach-E, a Jeep Gladiator, year 2023, plus the 2022 Ram 2500 Laramie 4x4. Let's be on the lookout for that. Alright, here is the 2023 Ford Bronco Sport Heritage Edition in Robin's Egg Blue. No paint job on the headlights though, because I think those are the inserted plastic tail lights on that one. Hard plastic, but not painted on that type, but that's alright. Minor quality issue on the tire there, not fully in place on the rim there. Bronco Sport lettering on the back, and the Ford emblem on there as well. And this is the 2.7 liter EcoBoost V6 variant, which has the, I think it's the 10-speed automatic transmission. It's kind of a little hard to disagree sometimes. So overall, not bad. Again, so there you go. That is the 2023 Ford Bronco Sport Heritage Limited Edition in Robin's Egg Blue. That is a part of the showroom floor series number 3. Alright, going up another series, this time in series number 4. I actually have a couple of castings from that series, including a new run of recolors for these. So first up for series number 4 is the 2023 Ford Explorer ST. And this is actually my very first casting of the ST variant of the Ford Explorer. So this one is pretty cool in red here, as this is the Rapid Red Metallic tin and clear coat for this one, as this has the 2.3 liter EcoBoost inline 4 with V10 speed automatic transmission. Dual tips on that. Let's have a better look at this casting. Alright, here's the casting out now. Like I said, this one's the ST variant. And Rapid Red Metallic Tinted Clear Coat. Headlights are slightly off on the left side, as you can see there, and slightly not perfect on the right either, but almost had it right though. An LED light strip there for both sides. Not quite perfect there because there's a little splotch on both sides of that. That can be easily fixed there. A paint chip on the right side mirror there, but it's okay. So some minor bends to the wheels there in all four corners, but was easily fixable. There's the Explorer logo on the back there and the Ford emblem, but I don't see the S. Oh, there it is, barely visible there. There we go, kind of camouflage there, but that's alright, at least we know what's there. Little minor paint chips there underneath there, but that can easily be fixed. But overall, not too bad of a casting though, other than that. So that is actually my next Ford Explorer casting in there, because I have older model year Ford Explorers in my collection as well. I think from 2013 on down, I think. I actually like the new look of these. So there you go, that is the 2023 Ford Explorer ST in Rapid Red Metallic Tinted Clear Coat as part of Showroom Floor Series number 4. And finally, from Greenlight Collectibles, my other casting from series number 4 of the Showroom Floor Series. We'll look at the 2023 Jeep Gladiator Overland, but this one has the Rubicon lettering there on the hood sides, as you can see there. And this one has removable tonneau cover, as you can see the loose piece they're trying to get away there. Alright, here it is, the 2023 Jeep Gladiator Overland. Rubicon packaging, lettering on there. Let's see, this is just beautifully done here on this Jeep pickup. So I have a couple other Jeep Gladiator castings in my collection. One of them I would say might be an Overland, and the other one is probably a J10 tribute as well. And that piece you see here that I'm grabbing now is the cover that you can put on top of this, because like I said, this was loose in the packaging, but I guess that's normal, because it's optional too that you can take it off if you want to. So I plan on stuffing it on there and moving it around tight there just to make it what it is, but I mean, like I said, it's always up to me. There's the Overland badge on the bottom right of the tailgate, and as you can see there underneath the Jeep lettering, that's the molded piece for the backup camera that I think may come with that. I like the exhaust detail on this. Running boards parts for this casting too. A little bit of wobble on there, but I guess that's alright. Looks pretty good though. So there you go, that is the 2023 Jeep Gladiator Overland from series number 4 of the Showroom Floor Series. Alright, shifting things over to M2 Machines now. We're going to begin with the 1966 Chevrolet Corvette 427. And I think that might be a Stingray, but I might disagree there. It might be the Stingray style hood there. And yeah, that does look like it here, as it may say so on the packaging here. I thought I'd show you that quick here. The Stingray type. And this was 9,000 pieces of these. Here. And this has the opening part features of the hood and the doors there, as it is on screws and on the inside the acrylic display case. I gotta say though, just nicely done on this. And you can see the side exit exhaust setup for this Corvette 427. So that is pretty nice though. It lacks the rear bumper though. But overall, it looks pretty cool though, nonetheless. Even I still like it. So there you go, that is the 1966 Chevrolet Corvette 427. As I understand that this is a part of the Authentic Drivers lineup. Next up I have a 1976 Ford Bronco. Nice classic Bronco there. This one also has the nice detailing on the packaging itself there. And there was 5,250 pieces of those, but 750 of them are chases. And this casting here that you see is not a chase, but a regular. This, and once again inside a acrylic case screwed to the base. There's an opening hood for that, as you can see the plastic band over top of that. Nice beautiful aluminum wheels on this. I think that's a Trans mission and suspension detail on the bottom of the casting, especially the spare wheel mount and tire on there as well. It is beautifully done. I mean, just amazing. So I think this has a 302 cubic inch engine under the hood for this one. I'm not sure if it's a manual transmission Bronco or not. Maybe when I take it out later, I'll be able to find out for myself. So there you go, that is the 1976 Ford Bronco. Alright, going to be looking at 3 more M2 Machines castings here before we move on to the last brand that we'll look at for part number 2. And we'll start off with the first of 3 of the Auto Drivers lineup here. And Starting off with the 1969 Dodge Dart Swinger 340, as there was 9,250 pieces of those, but 750 of those can be a chase. Because I don't think this is a chase, but I think it's likely a regular of that. Now these do not have acrylic cases, but are screwed on plastic bases though. And I see that there is probably an opening hood on this casting there, but I like how it's beautifully done though. On the outside and in. I'm not missing anything around there. Nice red interior of this one. That's just amazing. So here you go, that's the 1969 Dodge Dart Swinger 340. Next I have the 1969 Chevrolet Camaro Rally Sport. It's part of the Auto Drivers lineup, and there was 9,600 pieces of those. No chases of that from that. And once again, on a plastic base, no acrylic cover for that. There is an opening hood for this casting here, and you can see the red line tires on the 15x8 rally wheels on this. Nicely done, the chrome bumper detail there, and you can see the 327 numbering on the nose sides there, probably indicating that that has a 327 cubic inch small block under the hood. And there's a chin spoiler under there too, and the hideaway headlights. But if you look in the card art here for this, you notice how the bumper is lower and doesn't have what this has. It has a different detail than compared to what you see in the card art. You can see the dual exhaust back there. No rear spoiler on this. But I gotta say, this is beautifully done on this first gen Camaro. So there you go, that is the 1969 Chevrolet Camaro Rally Sport. Alright, one more casting left here for M2 Machines to show you before moving on to the last brand here to wrap up the video and for part 2. Last casting for M2 Machines is the 1970 Ford Mustang Grabber, as you can see in Grabber orange with the white wall tires, steelies on this one, opening hood for that. Here's a look at the card art for you, and there was 9,600 pieces of these made worldwide. No chases though, sadly. Here's a look at the back end here. Well, missing paint detail on the left, and a little minor gap there on the back left side as well. Might see the exhaust there a little bit. Chin spoiler up front there. I think these also have hideaway headlights, but I doubt that, but who knows. Here's the back of the card art. Like I said, I have the Grabber orange variant of this Mustang. So there you go, that's the 1970 Ford Mustang Grabber in Grabber orange. Alright, we've made it to the last set of castings for you that I am going to showcase for you to wrap up part number 2. And we'll have a look at the Deluxe Cars series from Majorette. And first up, we have the 1990 Chevrolet Corvette ZR1. And as you can see, that has the opening hood part on there that shows off the 350 cubic inch V8 there, but I think it might be a little bit different there, but who knows. And this does one of those topless ones there, but this is not a convertible, but maybe a coupe though, to be precise. Look up here, Corvette logo on the hood there, lights printed on nicely, putting the side markers. You might see the exhaust detail on the back, plus the Chevrolet and Corvette logos. Well, actually the ZR1 lettering on the back of that, actually. Not bad. This casting. So there you go. That is the 1990 Chevrolet Corvette ZR1. And there's the specs that comes with these deluxe cars from that line. Another one from this line features the Porsche 911 GT3 RS. This one has opening doors though. For this one, plastic inserted headlights for this. LED lamp strips for this one. Nice golden yellow wheels on this one. Wing spoiler on the back. There's the GT3 RS lettering back there. And looks like tail lights might not be fully centered, but I think it might get by with what it has. Not too bad at all, really. So there you go, that is the Porsche 911 GT3 RS as part of the Majorette Deluxe Cars line. Next up from Majorette, I was able to actually score me a couple of Pink Slip series castings here. And the first one we're going to look at is the Jaguar F-Type R. And emerald green by the look of it. This one's got opening doors for this one. Oh, look at the wheel setup that's been done on there, and you can see the brake rotor detail on that as well. I mean, beautifully done on the card art though. That's just awesome. And here's some other available Pink Slip castings that you could be able to find next time you're out hunting for them. So you're more than welcome to pause this if you need time. And as we go around, see the detailing of the taillights there, a minor splotch on the far right side toward the center almost. And there's the F-type lettering there on the back almost towards the rear bumper, and the Jaguar emblem up there on the trunk lid. I don't think it has the emblem up front though. Or maybe it does. Might not see it too good. Yeah, I think I might see it a little bit. But it looks pretty small. So there you go, that's the Jaguar F-Type R, part of the Pink Slips series. And here's the other Pink Slips casting that I was able to add along with that. And this is the Mercedes-Benz G500. This is the opening hood though for this casting. And just a reminder there, as you've noticed on the bottom of these packagings, those have little boxes that you can store those castings in. Plastic headlight and detail inserts, Mercedes-Benz logo on the front grille there, and on the spare wheel setup with the tail lights as well, and has the trailer hitch detail on that as well to stuff any trailers that might be majorette made, which is pretty cool in my humblest opinion. Alright, and good to save this for the best for last to end the second part and for the 2 video lineup. And we'll have a look at the Porsche edition. I was able to score this, so I know I have another Porsche in my collection that has the surfboards. I think it's a 911 Carrera. I think that is, yes, I think it is. But for this one, I was able to get me the Porsche 911 GT3 Cup 992. As you can see, that has the opening doors feature, just like as it is on the box. Plastic headlight insert, Porsche logo on the front end, and you can see the GT3 wing spoiler set up on this casting. And there's the Porsche and the GT3 Cup lettering underneath the rear tail light LED strip on that casting there. Center exhaust on the rear as well. So there you go, that's the Porsche 911 GT3 Cup 992. Well friends, that's going to do it for the 2-part series of the next diecast showcase. And if you'd like to see part 1, please see that up on my YouTube channel. So I hope you enjoyed the 2-part series, my friends. So for part 2, which castings are your favorite? Please let me know in the comments down below, and hopefully I will be very happy to reply to your feedback. So with that, I thank you all for watching part number 2 of the diecast showcase, and I hope I will see you next time, and I hope to see you right here back on my channel. Take care, and I'll see you next time.